Alright. I never sent you the flight plan. Sorry. Can I see your screen? Yeah, no. Why? Are your displays off? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, the light always stays on. That's fine. Alright, I'll handle the computer. You handle the overhead panel. Yep, right here. Okay, let me file a flight plan. Get my pen, let me get my yoke. And I don't think the settings changed, right? From... Is your thing in hectopascals, your altimeter? Okay. And the payload? Yeah, kilograms, perfect. So fuel 10,862, and then payload 18. I'm gonna turn some lights on. Can you say something? Okay, good. I was just changing my my Discord volumes and stuff, so. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna get the ATIS, and then I'm gonna ask for clearance. You could write down the ATIS and stuff too on your paper, just for practice. The ATIS, the clearance. Let me find my pen though, I don't know where it is. Where did I put my... Yeah, ground. Wait. Okay, well, I don't know where my pen is, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get one. Yep. Let's see. I don't know. Let's go. Let's try regular ground first, or let's try alpha ground. I think alpha ground means that it's the ramp controller, which means that he controls like the push and start in the ramp, and then the ground controller controls the taxiways. Like, I get what I'm saying. So
Swiss 528.
yeah, alpha ground.
Swiss 528, stand by 1 minute.
Well, let's just see if they're asking for clearance on this frequency, then we know we're in the right place. Sure. Ground power. Yep. Usually I do the start the APU a little bit later because it like uses fuel and stuff, but that's fine.
Swiss 528, taxi on runway 2 by inner 5 and alpha. Jesus, check before you talk. Swiss 528, taxi to runway 22
Yeah,
by
that's
inner
annoying
5 and
sometimes.
alpha. Taxi to runway 22 via inner link 5 and alpha, Swiss 528. Easy 901 Bravo Victor, taxi to stand 02 straight ahead. Can I have stand 44? Can I have stand 44, Easy 901 Bravo Victor? Easy 91 Bravo Victor, Saturday,
wind is
taxi
calm.
stand 44 via inner, link 4.
Temperature is 21 and QNH.
Lufthansa Secure is requesting PVC release. Is his departure list line, is strip set how you want it?
Alright, I'm gonna start loading the passengers.
Geneva Apron Swiss 528, for your information we can start from Bravo if you want. Swiss 528, I'll pass out on the tower. Roger.
Geneva ground, good evening, Scandinavian 2616 with India requesting IFR to Stockholm.
Scandinavian 2616, please contact Geneva ground 121.67.
Geneva ground 12167, thanks.
Ryanair H Zulu request taxi.
Yep.
Please contact Geneva Apron, Sam Collins, 121.850, bye.
Roger, Apron 121.850, thanks, multi-forward service, bye.
Bye bye.
Geneva ground Scandinavian 2616 with India at gate 9 requesting IFR to Stockholm.
Scandinavian 2616, Geneva ground, good evening. Information India is current. You are cleared to Stockholm as filed to runway 22. Dipper 6 Alpha departure, squawk 6741.
Cleared to Stockholm via 22 departure, Dipper 6 Alpha departure, squawk 6741, Scandinavian 2616.
Scandinavian 2616, Rebeck is correct. QNH 1011, report ready for push and start.
QNH 1011 will report for push and start, Scandinavian 2616.
Did you hear the Scottish accent on that guy? It is like, it's as Scottish as it goes. Yeah, in Europe, like I said, it's a bit easier. They give you less information than they do in North America. Dippier 6 Alpha. Look at all the traffic. There's so much. And for like a smaller airport like this, all this traffic looks like, you know, this, like I think 9 departures, but it looks like a lot for. So runway 22 will be Scandinavian. And that's another thing I noticed. In America, I would say Scandinavian 2616, but here they say 2616, so that's a bit different. Yeah, I have quite a long route to type in, so I'm gonna get on that. No. Yeah, that's sometimes that happens when you're the slave on Smart Copilot. That happens to me too. As long as the lights in the middle are still there, we should be fine. Undo, and then as long as you have the APU bleed on, yeah, you could do that. Nice. Almost done here with the route.
Jet 806 is ready for push and start.
Jet 806, please contact the Geneva apron frequency 121.
That's another airline we could fly is TUI Airways. They have a lot of 737s.
You too, bye.
Yep. I'll talk. I don't know. It should be the other. I don't know what they're doing. Sometimes it's a bit different, I guess. But this is probably what they do in real life. So. All right. My route looks pretty good. Let me just finish typing in this. How long is the runway? Okay. Yep, it's quite long actually. So we have a lot of we could go with a pretty strong D rate then. Alright, parking stands. And then the transition altitude in the 80. Yep. So because there's mountains around, I'm gonna go with climb instead of climb 1 or climb 2. So we just have like a full climb. Because I want to gain altitude pretty quickly. Alright, let me set up this MCP. So runway heading is 224. Go LNAV, VNAV. And altitude we'll put 7,000. You know why I'm putting 7,000? That's because that's what it says in the chart. Like that's the first altitude restriction, yeah. Okay. 151. So because we're just gonna do LNAV, VNAV departure, I'm just gonna put the V2 speed at 151. Does it say that? See what you're looking at. Ah, right, you're right. Okay. I was looking at something different, but I guess we'll put 90, you're right. Okay. I was looking at the this altitude right here when passing 7,000, but this one makes more sense to climb to flight level 90. That's okay. Let's do and that. Well, I guess so that we're on the topic of the departure. Let's do the departure clearance. So you on my screen right here. All right. So it's looks like a pretty straightforward departure. We'll climb runway heading for a bit, then we're gonna turn do a turn to the right over these mountains over here. So we have to be over 7,000 over Pasiri VOR. So that's where I'm doing like a pretty strong climb to, make sure that we're above that. I'll pretty much do a hand flown departure out of here. Um, because of like the mountains around, it's better just to hand fly it. Um, so here, because he already cleared me to the approach, not the approach, the departure SID to Depier 6 Alpha, then I could just fly the departure. I don't have to get vectors. But if there wasn't if there was an airport like Chicago that doesn't have these SIDs, then I would get vectored. But in this case, we have a nice departure over here. So when I'm departing, you could because I'm flying, you could change the frequencies for me. That would help a lot. And then you could also change the present heading on the MCP and all the altitudes, the speeds and whatnot. Since I'm flying, so you know. Mhm. Then after departure, we would go to the either 131.32 or 120.3. I'm gonna ask like before departure like what our departure frequency is, but so it's on the VAT Spy and it's also on XPilot. It says like center, approach, tower. It'll tell you the frequency. Okay, did you put the squawk in? You did. Perfect. So yeah, on that takeoff roll, you say like speed set, 80 knots, thrust hold. I'll say thrust hold and cross check with the 80 knot. You could call V1 and rotate as well as V2. Um, and then I would say positive rate. Actually, you say positive rate once you see the vertical speed start to climb, and then I'll call gear up, and you raise the gear. Um, So yeah, do you have any questions? Yeah, I guess. Hold on, let me see this one. So we're probably gonna go in a taxiway, and then probably one of the links, link 4, link 5, probably link 4, and then onto the outer taxiway. Yeah, so it's actually pretty straightforward. The taxi should be. All right, perfect. So let's go through the before start checklist. I'm going to get rid of all my ground handling. Okay, before start checklist. Battery is on. View on bus. On. Down 3 green. Set to nav. Okay. Oxygen. Test it on my side. On. See, normal and auto. Fuel. So I actually didn't really check this yet, so let me just add the pump. So we got 3890 plus 3890 plus 2940. So yep, we have enough fuel on board. So we have 10,720 kilograms on board. And the pumps are on. Yeah, because we got a lot of center fuel, so that's good. On. Armed. On. On. See, PAX is required and bleeds are on. Yeah, because if we had the engine bleeds on, then the engines won't start, so we have to keep those off until the engines started. Hmm. All right, perfect. Auto. RTO. Checked. Down detent. Set. Normal. Set. Standby squawk set 6741. We'll keep it on standby, and then when we push back, we'll put it to TAR. See, 0 units. Setup complete. So V1 is 149, rotate is also 149, V2 151, and the thrust setting will go with the 39 degrees Celsius D rate. So let's see, thrust setting and V speeds is set. 5.5 set.
Geneva ground, good evening.
It's a bit bigger because we're quite
X-ray
heavy.
with you, A320 information Juliet 1012.
Easy 5 Tango X-ray Geneva ground, good
Lock
evening,
that,
information Juliet
and
is
close up
correct.
all the doors.
QNH 1012, you are cleared to Southampton, runway 22, Dipper 6 Alpha departure, squawk 6747.
Alright.
So
let's see, doors. So flight deck door is locked, doors are closed.
5 Tango X-ray.
Yeah, passenger seated and
5
cabin
Tango
secured.
X-ray readback is correct, report ready for startup.
Copy Wilco, 5 Tango X-ray.
Ground Scandinavian 2616, gate 9, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 2616, Please contact Geneva apron frequency 121.850. Have a nice flight, bye.
121.85, Scandinavian 2616, have a good night.
Okay.
Geneva apron, good afternoon, Scandinavian 2616, requesting push and start from stand 9.
Scandinavian 2616, hold position, aircraft pushing behind.
Roger, hold position, aircraft behind Scandinavian 2616.
Yeah, he just pushed back. That was the Aer Lingus from before. So in the meantime, I'm actually gonna get the pushback cart to come up to us. We could push right away. I'm gonna pre-plan it and all that. Because it's obvious that we're gonna push like to the right because that's what everyone else is doing. It's closed for me. Yep, not touching. Yep. That's good. So let's see, I'm gonna get the jetway away. And the chocks are removed.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Lufthansa 6 kilo request taxi.
Lufthansa 6 kilo.
You could take the jetway out if you haven't already.
To Alta and Alpha.
Link through Alta and Alpha turning points runway 22 Lufthansa 6 kilo.
And you have the like the ground chocks off and all that, right? Yeah, do that. Okay, so go in your menu to plugins, SAM, airport operation system, then you go to manual mode and then click on the door on the left. And then click on that. And then now it should be leaving.
Okay, all doors are
Right, prone cookie.
Still no? Oh, there we go.
5 Tango X-ray with you, stand 4-1, ready for start.
Easy 5 Tango
Oh.
X-ray startup is approved.
Okay, well you're gonna have to leave and rejoin again.
Start approved and report on ready, easy 5 Tango X-ray.
This is 899 Kilo Juliet on the
Pushback
block.
failure. Smart co-pilot attempted to switch master/slave or network connection lost. Stopping operation.
2Jet 806 request taxi.
2Jet 806, taxi
Okay,
via
don't
Inner
make sure to not touch the parking brake because I have it connected up, but I don't want to start
Say
moving
again for
because
2Jet
we weren't
806.
cleared for push and start.
2Jet 806, taxi via Inner and Link 5, hold short of Alta.
You better push back.
Taxi via Lima hold short of 2Jet 806.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so something's wrong with your like model matching. Pretty sure that's supposed to be, or maybe it even isn't supposed to be that because I don't think an Aer Lingus is departing. Let's see, what airline is that supposed to be? Oh yeah, so it's even wrong for me.
2Jet 806, taxi operate runway 22 via Inner, Link 4 and Alta.
It's probably gonna clear us next.
Taxi via 22 via Link 4 and Alpha 2Jet 806.
Lufthansa 6 kilo, contact tower 118.7.
Tower 187
So
Lufthansa
go
6 kilo,
link
bye-bye.
4 and then outer taxiway. I think that turns into Alpha, right? Yeah. So holding point runway 22. Is there anyone behind us? Just saying, do you know what exactly the IFE is? Like that switched is? So IFE is in-flight entertainment. So that's like the passenger like screens and stuff. I don't think this plane would have it, but you know, they just have it modeled anyway. That's like that runs like the air conditioning, and that also runs like the flight attendants like stations, like you know they're like you know the electricity for like coffee machines, like refrigerators and all that. I'm gonna turn the I'll keep this off actually. Is there still a plane behind we can't see or something? Okay.
Scandinavian 2616, are we clear for push and start now?
I guess he's like AFK or something.
Geneva April November Alpine 1457, gently 1 for standby.
Alpine 1457, have you got any clearance on ground yet?
Affirm, sir.
Roger, Denmark on the thing. Startup is approved, port ready for taxi.
Startup approved, call for taxi, Alpine 1457.
Easy 5 Tango X-ray, ready for taxi.
Easy 5 Tango X-ray, taxi over at runway 22
Cool.
via link 4 and Alta, give way to the Speedbird.
Taxi for runway 22 via link 4 and Alpha, giving way, easy 5 Tango X-ray.
2Jet 806, contact tower 118.7.
118.7 to today, 06, good evening, bye-bye.
I'm gonna ask again.
Scandinavian 2616, are we clear for push and start yet?
Scandinavian 2616, sorry about that. Push and start, approved, face northeast.
Push and start approved, northeast, Scandinavian 2616.
6. Alright. We'll get the collision lights. Alright, let's do the before start, you know, finish off that checklist. So
Easy 60,
go
go clear,
pass
contact
off.
ground 11, correction 121.6.
On and altimeter will go just to TARA. Alright. So you can start the engines if you want.
Captain, give us a ring if you need anything.
Turn the dome light off. And I'll start your timer. You should also put it on map mode now that we're pushing back.
26 Golf,
Yes.
Easy 60, go clear, this is still apron, contact ground 121.67.
I didn't start the project flying. Hold on.
LSGG underscore
Get
ground.
that route really quick.
1.67, sir.
April Alpine 1457, request taxi.
You can start number 2. Alright, number 1 actually.
April Alpine 1457, request taxi.
Alpha 1457, taxi over at runway 22 via link 3, Alpha and Alpha.
Link 3 and Alpha holding point 2 to Alpine 1457.
Easy 5 Tango X-ray, contact tower 18.7.
18.75 Tango X-ray.
Parking brake. Yep. Well, not yet. You would first switch to the bleeds. The engine bleeds. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And then you could just, and then you would turn the packs on. And then the probe heat. And then put engines to continuous. And then you turn the APU off. So it's like the last thing of the flow. That's fine. It's just like, you don't have to do it all in like the same order I do it. It's just like I usually turn the APU off after I change the bleeds and stuff, so. Alright, let's go before taxi checklist.
That's correct, the northeast side of the field.
Okay, so Bravo,
Generators are on.
540, continue straight ahead at the moment to Ava link 5.
Off.
So you can get out of the way of traffic.
I'm gonna set flaps 5 in the meantime, actually. Okay, start switches are continuous. Propeat's on. Air conditioning is set, so packs are on. Wait, sorry. Packs are auto. Bleeds are on. Isolation valve is auto. You got flaps 5 as required. 5.5 set. Oh yeah, down here. Alright, so flight controls full up, down, full left, full right, or full left, or full right. Flight controls are free and correct.
With 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the aircraft.
Recall is checked.
Slides will automatically inflate. They were all.
Let's get the taxi lights. Yep.
Geneva apron, Scandinavian 2616, ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 2616, taxi via inner, hold short Alpha.
Taxi via inner, hold short Alpha, Scandinavian 2616.
So I guess that means that we're just gonna go straight on this taxiway for a little bit, and then make a left until Leak 5, I imagine.
Hotel Bravo 2540,
So release
behind
parking
the Airbus,
release.
taxi via Alta, intersection Echo.
I'll just go Link 5, it's fine.
2540 following the Airbus, Echo Juliet 1457.
Hotel Bravo 2540, going the opposite direction to the Airbus.
Good evening, Edwin, RF35, requesting taxi, sorry we are rolling, we can't stop that.
Negative 5, recall the
35, where would you like to go exactly?
part of the field is to my right.
Sorry, blocked.
RAF 35, where would you like to go exactly?
Could we go down the M please, RF35?
Can you set the
Yep,
Geneva
taxi to
VOR?
the jet hangars at the end via Alta
Actually, I'll
and
do
Link
it.
Alpha.
Taxi hangars at the end, outer and link, I can see.
Yep, I see that.
Sorry for that, not very clear.
It's alright. It's nice to see an F-35. Hotel Bravo 2540 is a left along Alta.
Jesus Christ, guys,
Outer
can you like...
taxiway, and I'll find the executive area myself.
Hotel Bravo 2540 to 180
Are you noticing how we're like bumping up and down? Kinda weird.
Negative, sir. I'm very familiar with this airport, and I'm going northeast to the executive
We're like on
parking
uneven surfaces, which is like weird. Whatever. Which guy? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Huh? Oh. Yep, and then I think Alpha should just be right ahead.
On the ground it says 0 traffic.
Scandinavian 2616, taxi over runway 22 via right on Alpha.
Holding point 22 via right on Alpha, Scandinavian 2616.
That's also another slight difference. In Europe, they'll tell you to like make a Actually, nah, I take it back. Never mind.
Yeah, you are, sorry about that, contact tower 118.7.
Tower 118.7, I found 1457, bye bye.
Scandinavian 2616, contact tower 118.7.
118.7, Scandinavian 2616.
Geneva per now.
Turn off lights on.
Speedbelt 185, line up runway 22.
Yeah, okay.
Speedbelt 185, line up runway 22.
So for tower, I'm not really gonna contact them until I'm like closer to my holding point.
3488 tower, hello, continue approach number 1.
Continuous approach, ILS runway 22, I am number 1, EC348.
It's number 1.
Speedbelt 185 tower. Easy 5 Tango X-ray, can you make it, oh, he's moving now, so disregard. Speedbelt 185, are you received?
What the hell is this guy doing? What? Oh, he's going, okay. Do you see this guy, this plane to the right?
Geneva Tower, good evening.
He looks like he's just doing some like the randomest things.
Upon Echo. Still right 5, Roger.
Oh, so he's not supposed to be a 737. Yeah, the model matching an X-plane is like really bad. Like, it's not that good.
Convoy 1 Kilo November, contact apron 121.85.
Okay.
Convoy 1 Kilo November, contact apron 121.85.
Is there anyone ahead of us? Yeah, there's 2 guys.
Delta Hotel Bravo Tower hello, confirm that's an IFR departure. Negative, VFR via Echo. Zulu flight plan. Roger, okay, so... Yeah, that's cockpit, call you back your number 4 for departure.
Tower Scandinavian 2616 on Alpha, holding short 22.
Scandinavian 2616, tower hello, number 3.
Number 3, Scandinavian 2616.
Easy 3488, wind calm on 822, clear to land, vacate Delta or later.
Clear to land, EC348.
What did he say? Oh, he's like... That's what the more like how the Russian pilots are. They're like like if you ever see like cockpit video, they're like fucking yelling at each other. It's ridiculous. Like so different. Can move up more, I guess. I know something's going.
Tower hello,
going
System
wrong.
Bravo, fully established ILS 22.
System Bravo, tower hello,
I know.
radius 160 knots or less.
But
Reducing 160 less with Bravo.
is there actually an Air Canada, or is this just another model matching failure? Yep, there's no actual Air Canada. Oh, yeah, it makes more sense if the guy in front of me is EasyJet, but Yeah, I don't know why the model matching is really weird. Oh yeah. Keep the text. Oh, there's an EasyJet with no landing gear.
V5 Tango X-ray line up runway 22.
That's another weird like bug.
Line
Sometimes
up,
you don't have
Q2,
landing.
flight Tango X-ray.
I'm gonna turn the cabin lights down. Forward a bit.
Z3488, contact apron 121.85.
121.85, thank you for service, sir, goodbye.
Bye bye, Easy 5 Tango X-ray, wind calm on 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, flight Tango X-ray.
Would it turn the VOR indication on? Alright, let's do the before takeoff checklist. So check flaps 5, green light. Stab trim 5.5 unit set. Reviewed.
7 Bravo, wind calm on 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, clear to land with 7 Bravo.
Easy
So
5 Tango X-ray, contact
we'll do below the line after we're cleared.
1313,
So before takeoff checklist is complete.
Good night.
You can turn the wing lights on now because it's kind of dark. Swiss.
Have a good flight.
A320.
Alpine
A321.
1457, line up runway 22.
Line up, runway 22, open 1457.
Alpine. Huh. I don't know. What was it? Alpine what?
Swiss 7 Bravo left echo, apron 121.85, bye bye.
What did he say?
121.85
128.8?
left echoes with 7 Bravo.
Oh, I thought he was clearing for the right. Yep.
Alpine 1457, wind calm on 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, open 1457.
457. Alpine Airlines.
Scandinavian 2616, line up runway 22.
Line up, runway 22, Scandinavian 2616.
Alright, let's do before takeoff checklist below the line. MCP is set. TARA. Strobe lights, yep. Turn them on. We could turn the turn-offs on as well, yep. Get everything nice and bright. Yep. Below the line. It's complete. Is he still rolling? Yep. nice and center here. Parking brake.
Alpine 1457, contact arrival 131.325, bye.
Okay, 131 decimal 325. Perfect. That was
Scandinavian
departure.
2616, wind calm, monitor to clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff from 22 Scandinavian 2616.
Alright, let's get out of here. Turn the clocks on.
Delta Hotel Bravo, you can
Engine
expect departure after the next
stabilized.
inbound.
And 1.
And speed's alive.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's a bit laggy on the takeoff roll. I hope I don't get disconnected while...
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm
80 knots.
Please go above 20 FPS. And I'm disconnected. For fuck's sake. Whatever, let's just finish this so reconnect.
V1. Rotate. Positive right.
You're up.
You're up.
It literally says I have 25 FPS. I don't understand. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Do you want to set your
Do autopilot.
autopilot? Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
should be fine now.
And then reconnect.
Well, I've already reconnected, like, during the fucking takeoff roll.
Scandinavian 2616, contact arrival
Oh, that's us.
131.325. Enjoy the flight, bye.
131.325, Scandinavian 2616.
Yeah, I'm turning. Just decelerate a little bit.
Okay, I think we're
Yeah,
okay
don't worry,
now.
this was my mistake. I didn't remember if I gave you. Contact final 120.3, course and only. You are number 2 to catch the
Alright, we'll go flaps
Traffic
1.
is at your 11
flaps
o'clock.
1.
9 miles.
Ah, shit.
Not the gear.
Yes, I have the traffic on my screen. And 120, that's my 3, and number 2. Thank you, bye bye.
I'll just go flaps up now.
Flaps up.
Departure Scandinavian 2616, passing 3,500 feet.
Scandinavian 2616 Geneva arrival. Hello, identified climb flight level 150.
Flight level 150, and we're having some connections issues up here, so sorry if we have some disconnections. Scandinavian 2616.
Station calling, please again. Sorry, you were gone.
Scandinavian 2616, we're having some disconnection issues up here, so apologies if we do disconnect and reconnect sometimes.
Okay. Hi, Break Alpine 1457. Unfortunately, Marseille is not online. Monitor Unicom 1 to
Alright, so let's get
the flight. Goodbye.
engine start to auto. And we'll go after takeoff checklist.
Yep.
Geneva arrival.
Air conditioning and pressure.
55 Charlie,
Set.
flight level 150.
Engine start switches.
Auto.
Lufthansa 55
Landing gear.
Geneva arrival. Hello, identified.
Landing gear is up and off.
Descent flight level
Auto
100.
brakes.
Vectors.
Off.
Approach runway 22.
Flaps.
Information kilo.
Up, no lights.
Altimeter.
Descent flight
altimeters
level
are set.
100 and arrival runway 22. Lufthansa 55 Charlie.
Starting our turn here.
Merci, au revoir, à bientôt.
We'll go standard pressure. Yeah, when we're over like Germany, seems like that there's gonna be not that much ATC, and there's no ATC in Stockholm at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Beeline 39 Zulu,
Take
speed
the landing lights off.
210 knots. Turn
Now it
left.
seems like we're gonna accelerate. Yep.
140.
P210 left 140, beeline 39 Zulu.
Scandinavian 2616, contact Swiss radar 128.9. Have a good flight, goodbye.
Swiss radar 128.9 for Scandinavian 2616.
I'll switch it. Okay, you're on 128.9.
Swiss radar, good afternoon. Scandinavian 2616 climbing past 1000 feet.
Scandinavian 2616, radar hello, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Scandinavian 2616.
EZ5 Tango X-ray.
Did you put 150 by the way?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Did he tell us that?
I think that's why I put it.
Common further climb
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say climb. Oops. I'm gonna turn the wing lights off and the logo lights, so we don't really need them.
Scandinavian 2616 and passing flight level 140 direct to Arbus.
At 140, direct to Arbus, Scandinavian 2616.
Oh, cool.
What?
Well, to go direct to our bus.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, you can go. So does he have all our waypoints, I guess?
Yeah, he has like our flight plan listed, so he knows like our route. You know, I'm not a controller, so I'm not like 100% sure like what they see, but there's some flight streams on YouTube that not on YouTube, on Twitch,
Yeah.
just controllers, and you could kind of like see like how they operate a bit. It's kind of interesting.
radar, hello, Austrian 1923, flight level 250, with your request for the descent, please.
Austrian 1923, this is radar, hello, clear Ulmes on Romeo arrival, descent flight level 200.
Descent 200, Austrian 1923.
Austrian 1923, cleared Ulmes on Romeo arrival.
Ulmes 1 Romeo arrival for Austrian 1923.
Scandinavian 2616, climb flight level 340.
340, Scandinavian 2616.
How come the FMC, like the map window is, the route is fucked up?
Hold on. Let me just do. I don't know. Like you, like cars to the right, right?
Yeah. Oh.
That's nice. We're just cleared up to climb now. Probably gonna get put on over to Unicom very soon.
Hmm. I hope we'll go.
Control, good evening, Pushback 25, Mike, descending flight of 300.
I hope we'll go in North Germany.
Hello, clear Akito 3 Romeo arrival,
Yeah,
descent
probably.
flight level 200.
I was at 26 fucking FPS and you connect disconnect me. This bullshit.
Arrival and descent level 200.
Whatever. Just reconnect every time.
Austrian 1923, descent
Yeah, we're
flight
gonna
level
go
160.
like kind of east of Amsterdam between Hamburg.
Descent
So.
flight level 160, Austrian 1923.
Yep.
We should hopefully get some more ATC later.
This radar, good evening, Lufthansa 2, Quebec, Yankee, flight level 110, climbing level 157.
Lufthansa 2 Quebec Yankee radar, hello, climb to flight level 240.
For fuck's sake, it literally says 24 FPS on my fucking screen. God damn.
Do you still have the FPS script
yeah,
I sent you?
I don't know. I have to turn off some other things, like some different like cloud scripts and stuff. But it says like I have it on the top left, like it's close to 30 FPS. Why?
I'll just go and close my window.
Yeah. I'm gonna close like my Google and stuff. Hopefully that gives me an FPS boost. Come on, it's 30 FPS, dude. There we go.
Austrian 1923, contact Geneva arrival 131 decimal 325. Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure he forgot to hand this off, because I'm pretty sure we're like well out of his.
Transavia 25 Mike, descent flight level 160.
Descent flight level 160, Traffic 25 Mike.
Transavia 25 Mike, contact Geneva arrival 131 decimal 325. Goodbye.
Arrival 131 decimal 325, Transavia 25 Mike, bye.
Center 2 Quebec Yankee, contact Swiss radar 128 decimal 050. Goodbye.
128.050 Lufthansa 2 Quebec Yankee, goodbye.
Are you gonna watch the new Top Gun?
Isn't it already, did it already come out?
No, I think it was delayed. It should come out this summer.
Oh, you're right. Oh, it comes out in December.
Oh well.
I never even watched the first one. I probably should, right?
Yeah, but it might be kind of old. But did you see the trailer for the new one?
I mean, I don't mind the old movies. No, I didn't.
Oh, it looks so great.
I'm sure they... I don't even know how they're gonna, like... Because they're all old now.
Well,
Like,
Tom Cruise looks kind of... He doesn't look old.
he's like, what, like, probably almost 60, right?
Yeah, but I don't know, it's like movie
He's
magic.
57.
Like, he still looks in good shape.
Well, I guess he probably takes care of himself, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of the actors. What about the other guy?
Oh, I saw a picture of his girlfriend in the original Top Gun, and she looks really bad.
In Top Gun or Tom Cruise?
No, like his... Well, let me get the picture. Ah, here we go. Check your Discord. Like, that's her now? And Tom Cruise didn't change.
Yeah, she does not look the same at all. Something happened. Wow, we are very fast. Look at this, we're Mach 8. That's very fast for a 737.
Really?
Yeah.
Top of climb.
Swiss radar Lufthansa 728 kilo flight level 259 descending 250 16 from Benot.
Listen 72 kilo Swiss radar hello, cleared Benot 1 Romeo, arrival descent flight level 160.
Benot 1 Romeo flight
Yeah,
level
we're
160
like
Lufthansa
over
728.
France right now.
United 956, contact Swiss radar 128.050, goodbye.
We'll stay on this frequency for a bit longer, and then I'll go over to Unicom.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna ask.
Swiss radar Scandinavian 2616. Are we still in your controls?
Negative, but you didn't reply to my last call.
Oh.
Sorry, I guess we missed it. Unicom for Scandinavian.
Did you ever hear him?
I didn't hear it.
Huh. I must have gotten stepped over or something.
But he didn't try a lot of times. He must have tried once.
Probably tried twice or something, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear it at all.
We were both listening and nothing was going on.
Yeah, either he got stepped over.
Yeah.
Or it was just like a bug or something. I don't know. Oh, it's fine now. So I just want to kind of show you something. Look on your cruise page. So it doesn't really display it on here. I don't know if it's because if it's a Zibo or if it's a 737. But if it's like a bigger, let's say like a 767 or a 757, on their long routes they do step climbs. So a step climb is pretty much like a change of cruise. Although of let's because when they're really heavy and they have a lot of fuel, it's better to cruise at like a lower altitude. It's like more economical. So they'll cruise at like, I don't know, like 310 or something lower, and then as the flight goes on, they'll step climb up to like 340 or 350, usually in increments of 2,000.
Okay.
Because when they burn off the fuel, it's more economical to go to higher flight altitude. And it even tells you like the optimum and the max level that we can go to. So the optimum right now would actually be flight level 360, but I'm just using what SimBrief gave us with 340, so that's fine. But that would mean that like that's the best with the current wind data. That's like the best like flight level to be at. But we're not gonna step climb because we're just a 737. Then it's fine. And then the max, that shows how like the max flight level that the fuel can hold, like withstand pretty much, because it'll start to freeze if it goes up like near that or above that. So it's better to stay below.
I see.
I just say this because sometimes ATC like will ask like, oh, like what's your highest flight altitude, like something like that, and that's where you check like your max. And
oh, like
also,
he would ask the max altitude.
Yeah. Some very occasionally though, like that's not much would happen. Now there's also different types of like cruise modes. So you have economy, which we're in right now. So econ, which is like that's the speed based on the cost index that we use. And there's LRC, which stands for long range cruise, and that's like if we have like a super long even on super long routes I won't even use that, but that pretty much like lowers our speed down. Like let's see, if I were to click that, I guess it's not modeled on a 730 on the Zibo, but if I were to click long range cruise, for example, it would like change the target speed and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, this isn't really modeled here. Seems like I can't really do much when I click it. So, but I was just flying the 767 the other day. I think you saw, and like you could do those different modes.
So what route did you do?
So you could actually look in my project fly on
Okay.
on my bookings. I had I flew that plane actually a bunch of times.
Oh, you flew UPS?
Yeah, I did a lot of flights. Here, I think, can you see that on my screen?
Yep.
So I flew from, because UPS has a big hub in Louisville, which is like a big cargo airport. So I flew to Ontario, which is near Los Angeles. It's like, you know, like right there.
Oh yeah.
And I flew back, and then I flew all the way up to Alaska and Anchorage. And a few days ago, I flew back down to Ontario, and then the next day I flew to back to Louisville. So I did like a bunch of flights. I think I have like, yeah, almost 25 hours on this plane.
Oh wow.
It's not even my longest one. I have like some other planes that I've had longer journeys with. Notice like I'm at 30 FPS right now, but if I were to open like another task on my second monitor, it would like dip like to below 20. So that's kind of annoying.
So you said Reshade doesn't decrease performances.
It shouldn't, yeah, because like I don't know, I have like the same performance as before, so it didn't really change much. I'm gonna for now I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna just do some schoolwork a bit while we're in cruise.
Okay. I guess we'll check back once we're close to the
Well,
Bremen radar.
we're probably gonna, yeah, let me open up the VATSPY. Yeah, so we still have about, you know, a little bit of time till we get there. So when I get the message to contact, I'll let you know on
Did
Discord.
they
They'll
send you a
send me
message?
a message on the X Pilot. So
Okay. Okay. I missed as well.
sure.